What's up, riders? I'm Anthony Smiley.
I'm Tammy Hopt.
And I'm Ethan Picho. Today is May 17th, 2024.
And welcome back to Rider News.
You know, here at the school, we have a lot of competition teams, and one of them is our Pro Star team.
Then I got to edit. Let's go watch it.
So the program, when I first heard about it, is really interesting because it's almost like a game show, like the shows you watch, the cooking shows, and these really just unusual rules and this unusual situation you're put in. So it's just a really interesting experience. Learn how to problem solve on the spot and meticulously plan like every single part of your recipe and your menu, literally every movement that you get to do during this competition. And a lot of people don't know like exactly all the giant rule book that we have of these crazy things.
What made me want to compete is the learning aspect of it. I think it's one of the best opportunities to learn out of any pathway in CR, I think, because there's just so much experience and knowledge to gain from the mentors like Chef Sen and Chef Tom.
So first of all, the Pro Star competition is quite an interesting competition. You get 2 8-foot tables, 2 butane burners, and that's it. No running water, no electricity, you're not allowed to pre-make everything. Everything that you make, which you have to do in 60 minutes, has to be made from the ground up. You are making a 3-course fine dining meal. So it's quite a lot to do in 60 minutes with no electricity, no running water, no battery powered anything.
It's one of the best opportunities to learn out of any pathway in CR, I think.
It's kind of proving our own abilities and our like consistency rather than just being lucky. It gives you a lot of practical stuff about like just cooking skills in general. Chef Sen and Chef Tom Hannum have taught us a lot about.
The community aspect of it as well is really important to me. I really like how much we built a team and how close we've all gotten and how we're always there for each other, and like it's a good support system and stuff. So I think that, yeah, the community aspect and the learning aspect are my 2 favorite parts of joining Pro Star.
And then also just the other behind the scene things like menu pricing and all sorts of that kind of stuff that you'll use possibly like when you own a business or run a restaurant.
The biggest thing I think is teamwork, because just because like you don't know people very well or you might not get along very well, you still all have to work towards a common goal.
And in order to have like a productive and like positive environment, especially in a kitchen, it's really important to know each other and know each other's tendency and just have a really close kind of family. And I think that's what helps make our team extremely successful in this.
So this year was our 5th first place in the state in a row. And every time we go into it, I think, oh, can we do it one more time? And it makes me nervous going in. All the competitors are nervous going in. But I think because we are so invested in it and because we work so hard doing our practices and because we replicate that competition setting and do it over and over and over, that has given us the edge that has allowed us to win. And so while it's a good feeling to be the winner, it also lets you know that you have a big old target on your back, which makes you try that much harder.
Honestly, that just makes me proud and is a kind of a testament towards our mentors, because the only common denominator between those 5 years is the mentors.
Yeah, it kind of is unusual because we know that it's like, oh, it's Caesarotney, they're gonna win anyways. But it's really prideful, like knowing that like all of us on the team have won it before and we did it again. It's kind of proving our own abilities and our like consistency rather than just being lucky, you know, and then going on to win nationals and win 2nd place in nationals. It's like we have a lot of potential for this year and I think we'll end up doing really great. So it just makes me really proud.
Your 2024 National Pro Start Invitational champion in culinary is
How does it feel?
Absolutely great. I love it.
Good, yeah?
Like I said at the other interview, I'm just glad that I'm up here with this team.
That's right.
Because we're not just a team, we are family.
Thank you, Anthony.
It was a painful month of editing, but I enjoyed it.
But it looks fun. Anyways,
Let's go on to our segments.
Good morning, riders. I'm Max from Max Menu. Here's gonna be a lunch menu for the week. Monday, we're gonna be having chili cheese nachos or layered bean dip with Tostitos, steamed corn, and steamed carrots. Tuesday, we're gonna be having Tyson home-style chicken filet with gravy and roll, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Wednesday, we're gonna be having General Tso's chicken with rice and roll, steamed broccoli, and fresh celery sticks. And then Wednesday, we're gonna be having spicy dragon noodles with roll, steamed peas, and roasted cauliflower. And then Friday, we're gonna be having Boom Boom chicken mac and cheese with glazed roll, sweet potatoes, and baked beans. I'm Max from Max Menu. Have a great rest of your week, and go Riders.
What's up, Riders, and welcome to Riders Sports. I'm your host, Noelle Snyder. Baseball recently had their win against Laurel and Archmere and a loss against Woodbridge. Lacrosse boys also had their loss against Archmere, but couldn't be held back and won against Caravel. Lacrosse girls won against Charter School of Wilmington and Sussex. And on Saturday, they have a home game against Tower Hill for DIAA championship. Be sure to come out and support our girls. And golf had their 2 wins against Milford and Sally's. Soccer also had their 3 wins against Sussex Academy, Dover, and Padua, which leads them into their tournament. Tennis, both boys and girls also had their amazing wins in the Henlopen Conference, so congratulations. After their win against Dover, boys volleyball had their DIAA first round against Smyrna, which they won 3-1, which led them into the quarterfinals on Saturday against Apo. Congratulations to the track and field team for their Henlopen Conference championship at Lake. Good luck.
Thanks for the segments, guys. Well, that's it for this week. I'm Tammy Hopt.
I'm Anthony Smiley.
and I'm Ethan Petro. And go Riders!